Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Journey of a Mystery. Today's episode, we're going to talk about embodiment and the joy of simply being. For those of you who have been following me since the beginning of this podcast, you'll know that I have touched on topics of self-discipline and productivity. Now, last year for me was a very transforming year. I have discovered a lot of my passions and understanding of who I want to be and my desires in life. And that includes the embodiment of the wild self. It includes unconditioning myself of who I think I should be and who I think I want to be, and just simply being who I am right here, right now. And my passion also includes supporting others and helping others discover who they truly are at their core soul, their purpose in life, and who they truly are, aside from how society or how their life's circumstances affected them. It's a time, it's a way, it's a service to support you on truly becoming who you are, on doing the things that you love, on doing the things that you're passionate about, and connecting you to that frequency of love and passion. And yet, this year, I find myself pressuring myself to be in the same level of productivity I was in last year. And I know that this is not who I am anymore. I am not the same person I was last summer. I think when I thought about it, I thought there's this thing that humans do in our lives that block us from actually enjoying life and doing the things that we want in life and living life free and liberated. And that's when we hold ourselves to standards of who we think we should be and who we want to be in the future, but not living as who we are right here, right now, in the present moment. Now I understand this pressure and this desire to be something that you're not right now comes from a place of love a lot of times. It's your desire to reach your full potential. It's your desire to grow and to learn, and your desire to be a better person, a better, higher version of yourself. And that is great, and I want you to hold on to that desire. But I do want to point out that not being able to appreciate who you are at the moment with your flaws is causing you to miss out on the enjoyment of life and enjoyment of being who you are. Because think about it this way: if I'm always striving to be better and I'm always wanting to change things about myself, then at what point am I going to sit down and be like, oh, you know what? I accept who I am right now, and I'm going to enjoy being at this part of my journey in life, right? Because if you think about it, we're always only existing in the present moment. The past, the future, they're all a concept. So ask yourself, if I keep thinking this way of wanting to grow, because as we know, there will always be room for growth. There will always be room for improvement, because humans are not perfect beings, and we're not supposed to be. So wanting to strive for something that is not achievable is going to stop you from accepting who you are and where you are in your journey, instead of accepting that part of yourself, accepting that part of the journey, which allows you to actually keep growing and keep loving yourself into reaching more and more of what you truly desire and want, into improving, into reaching more of your full potential, right? Again, there's always space for improvement and growth, no matter who you are and what you have achieved and experienced. So it's important to be observant and analytical of the choices you make in your life. But pressuring yourself constantly can badly impact your mental health. Just like when you are learning the piano, for example, or learning any new skill in life, the teacher will say, learn, learn, learn. And they will push you past your comfort zone and to push you to grow, because going through the comfort against the comfort zone allows you to grow. But there's always, after a hard workout, a hard time, there's always time for you to simply just be, for you to rest, for you to absorb all these new skills, absorb all these new information and all this new wisdom that you have gained in your experience and your learning process. So allow your muscles and your brain to relax and rest after that hard workout. This is the time of doing things because you enjoy doing them. This is the time where life is very simple and very calm. It's the time to breathe and just let yourself play. Play with yourself, with others, with family, with strangers, whatever. Just enjoy being. From my own experience, pressure can be good, and it's actually detrimental for growth. But as I have been observing this year, continuous pressure actually leads to burnout, to loss of passion, to loss of energy. And so instead of being able to provide that value and that inspiration and that extraordinary service that you're working on to help others, to support others, that you're able to give out to the world, you're actually basically assing your efforts. You're not as passionate, and that's not inspiring to others. You're not benefiting yourself, and you're not benefiting others when you're tired. And why do you keep that pressure? I believe it's because you do not have the security in yourself and the faith to let yourself rest, because maybe you're scared that once you rest, you're not gonna come back to that productivity mode. But we all know burnout is real, and we all know that after you rest, you're going to go back to that creative force that makes you want to work again, right? It's all about balance. Rest and work. Rest and work. So, this is how I got to this conclusion. This summer, I stopped after I realized I'm exerting so much pressure on myself, and I was like, okay, so why am I putting so much pressure on myself? Why am I not enjoying who I am right now? Why am I not who I think I want to be right now? And I realized it's because I don't have the trust in myself, in God, or in the universe. Whatever you believe in, that's making me feel rushed and pressured. It's the fear of failure, that if I'm not creating and working and being productive all the time, that means I am not worthy or I'm invaluable. So I remind myself, and I remind each and every single one of you, that no matter what your level of productivity is, no matter what you're doing in your life, you are valuable and important. And I always say to myself and to my friends, actually, you can't pour from an empty cup. And I think that's a very popular saying. When you allow yourself to simply live and be, and let yourself enjoy who you are and whatever life throws at you, that's when new experiences emerge, and that's when opportunities start to present themselves to you. Because at the time of living is where new inspiration comes in. That's when the time people discover who they are and what they want in life and what they can offer to the world. That's where you learn new skills that maybe you wouldn't have thought about learning in the past, because you let yourself just flow in the river of life. That's where the new parts of yourself start to unveil themselves, and you get closer to discovering who you are at your core and your purpose in life. In that information that you receive from just simply being and enjoying life and its experiences, that's where your services to the world and the value that you can give to the world and things that you can give back to people come from. Why do you think people like to travel, for example? It's because they're discovering new parts of themselves. They're exposed to new cultures, new people, new ways of thinking, new wisdom, new knowledge, right? It's the same concept with enjoying anything in life. Living life and being who you are at the moment is never a waste of time. It's a huge part of the creation and the inspiration phase. It's part of your journey in creation. It's part of your journey in being human and learning, just simply being. Let yourself be rebirthed through the flames of life. You deserve it. The world deserves it. And this is exactly what life is all about. So live life the way that you want to live. Accept who you are right here, right now. And say with me, I am worthy. I am valuable. I am acceptance. And with that, I'll leave you until next time, my lovely humans. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I hope I connect you and inspired you to be who you are and to just simply enjoy life. It's not just work, work, work. And please, if you like this episode, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And of course, leave a comment. I would love to hear your feedback on my episodes. Maybe if there's something that you'd like me to talk about, put it down in the comment section. And that's it for today. Here's my social media, and until next time, love you.